was written to the Hebrew Israelites, but the only ones that are going to understand it and live it truly and fully is the elect, 144,000, and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel.
Right. Because can I read some real quick? This is and it's simple. It's simple cut session. This is Matthew 15:24. It says, "But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel." Now, it doesn't say spiritual Israel there. It says the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So who was lost? So what I'm basically saying is, when you saying is believers, anybody can come in this. It's the scripture, Yahweh Shai, that's in red. He said it's only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. It ain't for the Edomite.
I got the backup for you.
There you go, bro.
I got the, because y'all, it's too easy. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 24. So remember what the ox said to the Israelites that were scattered? Come on, to ones that don't know they're Israelites.
You got it?
Romans 9:24. Even us, whom he hath called, not of the Jews only. All right? And whenever you see that in scriptures, keep in mind why. It says not of the Jews only. All right? But also the Gentiles. So it's not saying, oh, now the Gentiles, everybody. It's not saying that. It's saying not of the Jews only for a specific reason. Why? Because Israel was scattered into the nations. I'm going to keep going. Verse 25. As he saith also in Hosea, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not beloved. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living power. All right, so now let's jump back to
what place that's going to be at.
Okay.
Over here, will you don't respect these men? What y'all want us to do is stay niggerish, be coons in the church, be coons in this world. You wanted to coon out and let you still take the reins. You damn devils done had this world for a good 500 years tight in your hand, man. I mean, we ain't talking about the other time you had it. But the Most High had to get rid of your ass for at least a second to get the earth a place of relief from you goddamn devils, man. Because if you did, your ass would be, it'll be nothing left already, you know. But this, you know, but that's through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, the way he did it. That's all through the spirit.
They don't want the Ezekiel 37.
Yeah.
The bones coming back together, the sinews, the flesh.
Where it's getting stuck together. And then they're going to be a great, exceeding great army. And they're growing. No, even, hey, I was looking at a lot of, I was looking at even a lot of videos of old Israelite, of other Israelite camps that's saying we're Israelites. That continue to say we're Israelites, even though these niggas ain't got the. Some of these are just full spirit. They saying you're Israelites, basically. You blacks, you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. You got some that just say blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, you know. And it's being heard around the whole world because what that unicorn is opening up a big window for the world, man, to start acknowledging. There's got people out here acknowledging that we are the Israelites.
It's becoming commonplace now, as the word is. You can have a regular conversation about it. Oh, yeah, have you seen the Black Hebrew Israelites? Which that's an incorrect title for us. We don't acknowledge or recognize that title. But you can be at work, you can be out and about. Hey man, you should get on YouTube. You can. It's becoming known in the world. Right. These people are coming back to the realization of their heritage.
If you talk to somebody, they be like, "Man, you sound like one of them Hebrew Israelites."
You're not a Hebrew, is you?
No, right. But not realizing they the Israelites. That's in the Bible.
They the Gentiles. That's what it's taught. That's why scriptures say to the Jews and the Gentiles, not of the Jews only. How much? What does it say that one scripture? I forgot how it goes. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, bro. Yeah. The world is now hearing the proclamation that is being proclaimed out here in highways and byways in the world. It's being noticed that they're not Christians. They're not the Christians per se as the traditional for the last 100, 200, 300 years Christian. These are men that's bold and standing out here on the highways and byways and telling the oppressor what's going to happen. And that's prophecy because, you know, we'll sit out there and say this is going to happen, you're going to be destroyed, you know, and you can't do nothing because what we got to do, how about Shema Shai's around us, and then we still use your laws against you. You know.
Okay, I got it. Just the one I was thinking about. Romans. It was chapter 3, starting at verse 1. What advantage then hath the Jew, or what profit is there of circumcision? Verse 2. Much every way. All right. Chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
Right.
All right. So the Jew, the Hebrew Israelite, has the advantage much in every way. That's why we don't call ourselves Christians or Catholic, none of that shit. We're the Hebrew Israelites, all right? In the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Whether y'all like it or not. It's not y'all fault. It's not our fault. We just born the chosen nation.
Right.
I can't control who my parents was, who made it and who didn't.
Right.
It's not my fault y'all are Esau and Elam and Ham and whatever the fuck else. You just got to deal with it.
You got to deal with it. I mean, your place is really to be the servant that you are. You know? Oh, shoot. We lost him.
I got something after you, Colin.
If you, matter of fact, I got it right here. This is 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that Elohim hath set forth us the apostles
I
last.
think that Yahweh has set to us first the apostles last.
As it were appointed to death.
Uh-huh.
For we are made a spectacle unto the world and to the angels and to men.
Because right now we are being looked at through the microscope, you know, from every facet. We become a spectacle. You know, you got a lot of people that don't believe. You got people that do believe. But we're being looked at to be a spectacle. Let me get that in a well, we're being a spectacle. Yeah, you got it. We're being a spectacle to in the presence of our enemy, man. They're looking at us, minute, boxing us in. They know who we are. They got the Rex 84. This has already been out. The Hebrew Israelites were on there, man. Now, what did they change it to Muslim on Rex 84? You know? Yeah, because what you do when you see, because there's a lot of people that watch those Rex, looked at the Rex 84. Now it's curious. They don't want to spark no curiosity when it says Hebrew Israelite. You know, black Hebrew Israelite. What is that? You know, that's why you got E.J. Love stepping out and trying to tell us, y'all not the Israelites, but you can be the nigga all you want. You can be the biggest nigga you want.
Hey, that's racist. Why would you want people to continue being poor and trodden down? That's racist. I thought you Christians was better than that. Why would you have a problem with a group of people trying to better themselves? All right, what's the harm in that? This Psalms 83:2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
This was all a big. They was all in cahoots. This is a big ass plan.
Mm-hmm.
Big ass plan. They all got together. The mother nations got together. Hey, they agreed. That's why you won't catch them too much saying that we're the Israelites, because the other side of the world know. You know, people over here know. They won't put it out there. You know, but you know, it's not through them. It's through the spirit of Yahweh Shimei Shah. Because what he's giving the men understand that they are. Because once they hear it, they got the zeal. You know, Israel always had a zeal. A lot of them didn't have according to knowledge, but the spirit is always on certain men that Yahweh Shimei Shah have chose. That's why he said, I pray for them, I pray not for the world. And them ones he prayed for, the 144, it's only going to be a certain amount of men that's going to be able to understand this understanding, you know, to get to the point where they tired of sitting in the church, the collection plate coming through. You know, it didn't say for the building fund and the pastor's whole fund, his whore fund. You know what I mean? It's 6 places down the line. Okay, you know, you can't keep giving. You can't keep giving all everything. You know, you're dealing with Reverend Ripoff. You're dealing with Deacon digging your pockets. You digging with everybody but everybody got their hand out. But nobody want to give you the truth. A lot of these pastors probably know that you're the Israelites, but it's a traditional way they want to keep it. But that's why that shit's folding and collapsing. It's getting weak. The attendance is going down. You know, A lot of, and then you got Israelite you got Israelite churches, to the point where they're wearing ties and dresses like they dressed on in a Sunday church, but they talk about the Israelites. You know, so you know it's just a thing that we got to go through at this point, because it's always a rocky road to get to that smooth. You know, you got to get to that paved, because it's gonna be rocky till the Lord get us out of here, man. You know, we proclaiming that this place is gonna be destroyed by nuclear weapons.
Whether y'all like it or not.
Whether you like it or not.
That's what a prophet does.
Right.
And people know who we are, even if they don't know individually who we are. You know, and remember the last time Apostle Menachizak was here, you know, he was dropping science on us. Matter of fact, no, it was when we went to the Passover at his house, and he was basically, I remember, it stuck with me. He was saying, like, you know, like, wisdom makes thy face to shine. And, you know, and I remember when I saw him up closely, I thought his face, his face was so shiny. I thought, like, was something wrong with his skin, like that's how shiny his face was. Like, that's like how much it glued. Like, out of everybody, like, his stood out. And he said, I guess he said he don't see it, so I guess he been told it too. I guess he said he don't see it, but then he was making a point, like, imagine what we look like to people that are in the dark, how our face shines unto them. You know, they might not say, oh, that's a problem, but man, something's about you, you know, brother, you got that anointing on you or something. You know, they see something about us. They see something. They can
tell we're always different.
They can spot us. You know, they can't put their finger on it. You know, but they see there's something different about us. You know, so we, even if they don't know, like they might be like, I know you from a video, or I don't know you from a video, and they might not even say something. You might even get that look that you get from a stranger, like, I know him from somewhere, or I know something about him. You might even sense that from somebody, but we're known out here, you know. And not to, you know, brag or anything, but just to elaborate further on how we're a spectacle unto men, you know, and you know, because we're known, you know, people know who we. If they don't know who we are, they know that there's something about us.
Well, that's the number two. Those number two questions I get hit with from people in the world a lot. You not from here, or where you from? Then you talk different. Like you don't talk like everybody else talk. Because these people know that there's something different. All right, we're out here pushing this word in truth and sincerity. All right, we're not out here on some dumb, wicked, carnal, nigga Christian shit. There's what, 2.2 billion Christians in the world. If y'all was the real chosen, the special ones, things wouldn't be happening the way it was. So there's no way that y'all are the real deal. The spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is not dealing with Christianity. It's not in these church houses like Acts chapter 7 tell you. All right, obviously y'all don't have the truth. If y'all did, we would already be in the kingdom, and it's just as simple as that.
We have more talk here of Russia and China kneecapping the petrodollar.
I got another one.
God, I just got a little thing. It said Russia. They said they about to cap that. Russia and China about to cap that petrodollar. So while y'all out here trying to debunk us, hey, that's what they trying to do. Bring these Christians out against us, so we won't. Things that happen in the world are just going and keep going and going, while you sitting there twiddling your thumbs, thinking how you get debunk the Hebrew Israelites. We're telling prophecy. You're trying to stop prophecies, man. Go ahead, brother. Shalakia.
No, I hope that Hosea 1 and 10 real quick to link up with the Romans I grabbed.
It's a big step. It's a big step, man. I'm on with Dabu 7. The elder Yashawamba just uploaded it. But it says big shift in motion. Russia and China backed yuan, and phasing out U.S. dollar. Woo! That's amazing, bro. Prophecy is, the window shall be darkened, man. It's going getting dark. This is it. They dropped the dollar. Go ahead, bro.
Hosea chapter 1 verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there should be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power. All right, that's what's happening to us here right now. We're waking back up. We getting the spirit put back in us. The flesh, what was that? Bone upon bone. I forget how the rest of it goes, but the body is being put back together.
Oh yeah.
We're coming back to our heritage.
Right.
I just go to it.
Yeah, 37.
All right, that's what y'all can't stand in a place where it's, oh, y'all a bunch of niggas, y'all a bunch of spics,
Right.
y'all a bunch of Indians, Tontos,
You're not Israelites.
Algonquins, all a bunch of bullshit. But now it's being
But
said.
Israelites.
God.
But Israelites. You're everything but Israelites. And you got people around the world telling us we are the Israelites. And you got EJ Love and Adam Weishaupt coming and trying to destroy our nation. You know, and niggas is out here taking heed to that. You got niggas in the church. That church shit is dead. That Christianity is gone. You finito, man. A lot of people coming into the fold or just becoming knowing they're Israelite. You know. You got what you need.
This is Ezekiel 37, and just start straight out of verse 5. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, power unto these bones,